Start the stream. Welcome everybody to the stream. Use it,
even though everybody hates him.
Sharing your voice. Who's sharing their voice in this chat?
I am.
You are. So you can hear Big Boss. Number one, I'm guessing no. No, okay, so no one can hear number one. And Dino, are you there?
I'm here.
Are you sharing your voice or not?
Let's see.
Dino Wino.
I don't know.
Like, you can if you want, I don't really mind. But it's all up to you. A pineapple under the sea. No, okay.
Will does.
Hell yeah, who's the first person that's watching?
Me.
Hell yeah, Dino.
Watching with a like.
Mm-hmm.
Old
Trig Fig. Should I kick him? He's a friend on PlayStation, but I don't know who the fuck he is. He's one of those friends.
He might be questioning to a lot of people.
Okay, so you heard it from Big Boss. Told me to kick him. Sorry, old Trig Fig.
Yeah.
Who's watching the stream?
Me.
Well, thank you for the sound check? Can you please turn it down a little bit?
Wish a like. Yeah, I did it already.
Awesome, thank you. Just fixing it all up. Oh dear.
Oh my god.
That's not going to get annoying fast. What are you talking about? Let's see if that works. What's going on, Big Boss? What's going on, Dino? Welcome to the stream. Don't lag out, don't lag out, don't lag out. So, yes, as most of you can see from the title and the thumbnail, this is Westmere GP 2020, the last round of the...
What's going on, Will?
Oh, Will's internet.
Yeah.
You just breaking up everywhere.
Yeah, it's because I'm trying to save the fucking stuff you. But anyways, this is 99 laps on Westmere GP 2020. It's practice for the round 5 of the CNCR O-MEC, the O-MEC Endurance Championship that I'm running. And fuck, that's what I forgot to do. Something happened. No longer in party, that's what happened. Motherfucker. We're still streaming, which is good, but we're out of the party, which is not good. Oh fuck. Not good. That's not good. No, what are you going on about? I didn't do it again. How's the stream looking? Did you like your sticky bomb present? Stuff you, Jason. But yes, I loved it. We're all in game chat, that's hilarious. If one of you want to send me an invite, that'd be great to the party. Anyway, good night, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, it's Jason. Thanks for popping into the stream, I appreciate it. And hopefully tomorrow we can race a little bit more. Awesome, finally.
What the fuck?
Alright.
In Dino's in party chat. Game tell me.
I'd rather it lag out now than, you know, before than after. Or what I should say is during. If I go back.
You're back. You're back on even kill.
Yep. Tell Big Boss he's a Kiwi. Ha! It's Jason for the win. Big Boss, you're
Who's
a Kiwi.
Jason? Who's Jason?
Jason is a legend. That's who he is. Wait, is it still open?
That's it. Help. Click this. Doesn't say.
Do that. Just gotta fix the description. Fix the hashtags. And we good. Change playlist to 9
Oh yeah, how do you make a playlist?
You go online, then I think you go playlist, create, and then you can either select GTA created tracks.
No, can you choose anything? Double money, anything?
Yes, you can choose anything. Ask Big Boss if his finger is getting better. Big Boss, is your finger getting better? How's your finger going?
It's healing just fine.
It's still working. Got confirmation from Big Boss himself. But yeah, it's good to see you. And we've launched him. Let's go. But I don't have to watch the stream. Fuck yeah. Because I've got all the comments right next to me.
What's written right next to you on your phone?
No, I have a look at the stream.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I'm choosing the Vagner. Big Boss, you can choose whatever car you want. I do not mind. But do not go at the start, because somebody might have a car that they don't want, like that red one. I'm sure they don't want that red one. Damn, we've dropped out. Nobody's watching this stream no more, it says. So don't go, Big Boss.
I'm watching the stream.
Yeah. Are you guys doing the 99 laps right now? Yes, Jason, we're doing it right now. Who wants my car?
I want my car, do you?
Nah, Big Boss, I'm good. I've got my own car. Do you want my car, Dino?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He's a rebel. Hey, Big Boss. We should get him.
Oh, get Dino?
You guys are going to be done like in 30. No, we're not. Oh, gotta respawn. I'm not gonna be done in 30 minutes. What are you going on about? We're gonna be here for like 2 hours. They're not. I will be.
Yeah.
No one does. They're just here for the fun at the start. That's it. Alright. You here, Dino?
I'm here.
Alright. I'll set the charges. This will be what's happening at the start of each round. I'll be doing one there, and then like midway I'll be putting another one. Oh no, fuck it. Oh my god, Dino. Poor Big Boss.
Go.
Poor Big Boss is getting last. That's if he makes it to the finish.
Wait for the explosive to go off, then go.
Not wrong one. Ready?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
All good, Big Boss. I know it wasn't me, but you know. Yeah.
Hey,
I
what?
appreciate him saying sorry for accidentally bumping into you, though. That's pretty cool. Looking at the chat again. And I crash. Fuck. That's why I need practice. We both crashed. Get him, Dino. There we go.
Do you have a lazy eye?
Nope. Dino. Dino the dinosaur. What? No.
God damn y'all fast.
Right then, let's get into this.
What? No. He said we're fast. Oh. But nah, he doesn't have merged tires. What merged tires has he got? No, he took them off.
Took them off.
That's what he said at the start. I didn't check, but I take his word for it. Someone couldn't already. Big, what a champion! One full lap. Good job, Big Boss. I appreciate you coming in and doing the race. He stuck to his word. That's pretty cool. Jason, you were right. Big Boss is gonna get last.
And I will see you tomorrow.
Alright, see you, Big Boss. Thanks for doing one lap.
Yeah.
The what?
Inaugural lap.
What's that mean? Oh, we'll keep going. See, number one, if you and me race this good on this track, like I'm actually trying, right? But if we can, you know, put our heads down and pull away from Dino and That's Me and Michigan and all that, because they, well, maybe not That's Me is more of a mid-pack racer, but you know, Dino, Michigan, it's Jason.
Hold on, is Michigan on your team?
No, Michigan's with yeah, Dangerous Trevor Kyle. So there's Atomic Racing, which is Dino and That's Me. Then there's LTD Motorsport, which is Will Seal 95 and Number One in Your Hearts. Same shit, yeah, explicit / Number One Your Hearts. Then there's Zero Gas Racing, which is Michigan and Dangerous Trevor Kyle. And then there is an unknown team, because they haven't really come up with a name yet, which would be It's Jason and fucking Hyper Tortoise. I wonder which one's gonna last the longest. Number 1 or Dino.
That's what oh, bloody, I don't like landing on this car.
But fuck yeah, this track is the best I've ever raced on, eh?
I was practicing on a different version.
What? It's just everything goes perfectly.
At least you haven't got to do that stupid shit they did in Brappies in the pit stop. You've got to throw a Molotov, get your car repaired.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't really matter. Throwing the Molotov, you don't have to do it, but it does.
No.
What's the word? Guarantee your car will be fixed, because there is a slight chance that it won't. I think there has to be a certain amount of damage before it gets fixed.
Right.
I think that's the case, though. I could be totally wrong. But what lap are we on? Lap 6. Just to be more like the round, every 10 laps. You can't pit within the first 3 laps. So the first time you can pit is on lap 4, okay? Yeah. Then you have to pit every 10 laps. So from 4 to 10, which I know isn't, but fuck you. Anyways, from 4 to 10, then from 11 to 20, then from 21 to 30. Anywhere from there, and if you don't, you get disqualified, okay? So they're the 3 mandatory pit stops, and in this case, there'd be 100, no, 10 of them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be 10? Yeah, it would be 10.
Yeah.
Because there's the extra 9. If it was 9, there'd be 90, but it's not. It's basically 100. So. So yous do have to come in. I know it's not a race, but just to make, get used to the whole coming into pits and shit. Fuck. I threw my Molotov down, so I actually got it. Just that you throw it down so your car gets lit on fire slightly. Oh, it's starting to rain as well, just as the sun's coming up. Fuck yeah, all the dates, all the times, and all the weathers within the first 10-11 minutes of the race. That's crazy. Haven't even hit lap 10 yet. But have yous came in for your pit stops yet?
And my pit stop, yeah.
Okay. Good boy, Dino. No. Throw it, like, you choose it before you get to the pit stop, and then you can throw it in front, and it lights the ground on fire. Then you drive over the fire. This can all be done in one motion. You throw it down like now, and then you drive over the fire. Did it work? And then it should go like tuk tuk as you're getting the spanners. Is that? Don't worry about it. And your car wasn't that damaged anyways. It's not going to change that much. What's going on, Tony? Like, it's only when you have big hits. Oh, torrential rain, fuck. It's only when you have big hits and you know, the car's pulling to the left, or maybe, you know, you've lost a tire or some shit. But yeah, it's only if the car's getting affected.
Oh my god, that made me jump. Thunder and lightning. There's thunder and lightning then.
And in the event, it'll be set to current, so it'll be whatever. Were you quitting? Oh, you can quit if you want. I don't care. I appreciate. Oh, fucking hell! I appreciate both of yous coming and racing.
I'm happy to practice.
That's why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it for practice.
Grinding out the laps.
Like, I get why Big Boss didn't stay for long, because he doesn't have any reason to race this track. Plus, it's, you know, late for him, but there is a little bit sense of responsibility on you two and me to stay and actually do these races, because yeah, not obviously not do it all. You don't have that responsibility, but at least try to learn the track as much as you can. Like 10. So next lap I'll be able to come back into the pits, because next lap will be lap 11 for me.
Yeah, see how fast it's right out.
.23 exact. So if I wanted, I could pit on this lap, but I'm not. I'm going to pit on lap 16. I changed my position and I fucked up. Go back. Tony, you still watching? If you do want to get involved in the championship, or the information and you know, steps to joining and competing in the championship, because we have 8 drivers already. How many? So there's me. I'm just thinking, me, Dino, number 1, Michigan. No, I'm thinking of the competitive drivers, the front runners. And then there's it's Jason. There's about 5 competitive drivers, right? Oh no, by all means, they I'm not saying they're shit. I'm just saying the competitive drivers. Like the drivers that are going to be fighting for first constantly. I don't say they're, like, you know, the good drivers and the shit drivers, because, you know, I just put into 2 groups: the front runners and the mid-pack people. Like Tony would be a front runner by far. He would be, you know, top 3 definitely. I want to race him on this track, see how it goes. But Tony, I know you were excited about me doing championship events before I started this one. So if you do want to get involved, all the information is down in the description.
What's your best time, do you reckon? Yeah?
109 something, I think, or 209 something. I'll have a look.
No, 109.
Yeah, 109. I think it's a 109.632. If I'm like last time I checked, but I haven't checked in ages. But it would be different in this car. There's a few cars I want to get on my guy character. That's good, Tony. What cars? What cars are the what? What'd you say, number 1? Oh, I thought you said talk. Oh, all good. Like I give a shit, but whatever. Oh, I'm joking, I'm joking. But yeah, Tony, what type of cars are you thinking about getting? Because if you do want to drive in, if you do want to race in the championship, there are specific cars your team has to get. Because what I don't think you know is there's teams within the championship. 2 drivers are in one team, and basically if you can win, there's 2 championships within O-MEC, which is one make endurance championship. There's the drivers championship and the teams championship. And you have full control over who is your driver as long as they are not already chosen in a team. Like say you want to get like Drop Shot or someone that's absolutely brilliant at racing, then by all means go do that. But there are 5 different cars that your team will have to get. There's the Tyrant, which is for round 1 at Olympic GP. Then there's the Dinka Jester race car, which is round 2 at Coastline Clash. Then there's the Hellfire at Laguna Park, sorry. And then there's the Elegy RH8 at Run Raceway, the one created by Evil Tunic, not the one created by Bruffy, the more professional version, I should say. And then the last round is here, Westmere GP 2020, in this car, the Vagner. And all the races are 30 laps with 3 mandatory pit stops with each individual sectors of the race that you can do each pit stop. And yeah, just all the rules, regulations and information are down in the Google Sheets below in the description if you want to go check that out. Why? No idea. There's no 111. Oh yeah, I should say 109. That's in the Krieger, I think. .111's pretty good. I just got a 112, but it definitely wasn't my best lap. Oh yeah, shit, I've got to come in. I'll come into pits on the next lap. Try and remind me, Tony. Just so I don't forget. I don't care which Tony. Hey, what's going on, Dino? No, I'm going to be smart, just so Dino doesn't... Oh. Yep, I'm smart there. I came into the pit so Dino didn't fuck me over with the lap. It's all about timing. Were you coming into pits, Dino?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you mean to crash into that pole?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought so.
Yeah, caught it.
Yeah, me and poles don't have the... He's trying to get better at the recovery. I get it. Yeah, me and poles don't have the best, you know, history.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if you could double clutch in it?
Back end just kicks out with you.
Yeah, there's no double clutch, it's just a brake. You're literally almost unable to double clutch. Damn. I'm pushing to go for a lap time. Yeah, top 10 at best. Yeah, I'd say top 10.
My best lap of 112, that wasn't bad for me.
112 what? Like a mid 112, early 112? Like I got 112, or I would have gone like a 111.9 or a 112 on the dot. Something like that.
Oh. I was probably late 112, but that's good for me. Oh.
So what do you reckon? 112.7, 112.6, 112.9?
Yeah, no, 112.6 or 7, something like that.
Fuck yeah, this is a fast one. 11, or maybe a 10.9, 10.8. That was pretty good. I enjoy this, how we're both, not both, all three of us are searching for lap times, comparing. But what I was saying in my streams, my stream earlier, Dino, is you know how you texted me and you were like, oh yeah, sorry I couldn't make it to the official practice, but I've been practicing by myself.
Yeah.
I said that's pretty cool. Like you've taken it, you've gone out of your way to test on these tracks. That means you're passionate about the championship, and I appreciate that.
Well,
that's pretty
you
cool.
don't look stupid, do you?
No, no way.
although some of the tracks I've been practicing on aren't quite accurate.
Mhm.
So I think we're going to have to race them another day. Like one of the ROM one I've got is wrong.
Yeah, yeah. But
Well,
on the Google
race
Sheets,
it,
I've written
mark
who's
it.
it by as well.
Okay.
If you click on the... Yeah, it's too much work. I might do it if it's too complicated, but... Yeah, actually might do that. Thanks, number one. Good idea. What number one did say is... I know you're trying to get the fastest lap, Tony, but what Kanye wants in his streams is racing fairly, you know. Everybody does the track the same. That's when you search for a lap. Like if you try and race with Bruffy, they're not going to let you race. Because they know, well they don't know you cheat, but when you go and cheat and cut a corner and get faster lap time, that's not cool to them. And that's the same thing with me, that's not cool. I don't like cutting corners. I don't mind curb boosting because it's very easy to do, anybody can do it. But when you cheat the system, what is it? When you do something that's, for me that's a little bit too much. Just, you know, cutting corners and skipping jumps and stuff. Consistency and speed. Hey, I'm consistent, motherfucker. Like I was saying, what number one suggested was putting links to the tracks in the Google Sheets, so you can click on them and see what... Yeah, so you can click on them, bookmark them, and know exactly what track we're racing on. And I will be doing that after this stream, if I remember.
I'll pick them up later on tonight if you're going to do that.
Mhm. Just oh no, you might not. Just letting you know, Dino, I've been streaming for about 40 minutes, so if you had to go do something.
Oh yeah. I just want a good lap. I mean, I want to see what happens with that. Addictive.
That's a fucking true racer right there.
But going back to what you're saying about the cars, I haven't got any of these cars on there.
What do you mean you need to? When you go in there, make sure you've got the Molotovs equipped. So
or there's some right at the end. You can pick one up at the end.
Yeah, that's
back,
just to restock for later.
Yeah.
For the next pit stop or whatever. But yeah, yeah, I know you've learnt the shortcuts from YouTube, Tony. Like how I've got night time now as well.
Yeah, lights on. At least all my lights are still working. Hey.
Yeah, my lights have stopped working as well. But we haven't even finished the race yet. Like this is a good what's the word? Good practice to see what how long the race is going to go for. The race is only going to go for, you know, less than an hour, 45 minutes at most, I reckon. Because what 24? Nah, I reckon 45 minutes maximum. Maybe around 45 minutes, not maximum, but around 45 minutes. No. Oh, that's just shit, isn't it? The shortcut range between normal and extreme difficulty. Yeah, but when they're extreme difficulty, we can't do them, and by us not being allowed to do them, it's unfair. And that's what Kanye is, and all the other people are pissed about. Anyways, that's what Kanye and everyone is a little bit pissed about, because it's not that they can't do it. They can't do it, but it's just too much of a cheating. If you stop cheating in races, like I know you haven't, and you were very good this stream, but the less that you cheat, the more they're what's the word, competitive, and no one wants to be not competitive. Wow. What lap are we on? Lap 5. Alright, I reckon I'm going to come here next lap. Alright, pitting this lap.
So I've got to liaise with Baseline to find out which of these cars we've got and which ones we've got to buy and customise, haven't we?
With who?
That's me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just talk to him through Discord or PlayStation or whatever you like, because he could have all of them for all anybody knows. Or he could think that you have all of them.
Yeah.
No. There you go. You gotta throw it down. Like throw multiple Molotovs down. No. No, I don't think so. You could try hopping out, respawning, I get in your car and drive it. Or you and Dino can test that. Who's this dude? Oh, it's number 1. Would you crash? Or you waiting up for me? Oh, okay. Try concentrating a little bit more. And listen to music. I used to win stunt races with curb boosting without. I know you said that in the Discord, Tony. What's the second one? And I'm not first to know about curb boosting. Not the first to know about curb boosting and the shortcuts on Rockstar created stuff. I know you're not the first. Like, fuck, I know everybody. There's a group of people that you would fit in perfectly with that do that sort of thing. But the thing is, Kanye doesn't do that sort of thing. That's why you're having a little bit fitting in. Yeah, I came in the pits, all good. That's why you're having a little bit of difficulty fitting in. Not fitting in, but that's why people are getting a little bit pissed. Because Kanye is a clean, competitive racer, like what I am. But I'm just more competitive. He's all about clean, not cheating, not dirty driving, all of that. When I say clean, I don't reckon middle. I reckon the back of the front guys. No. He's mid to rear of the front guys. He's around the same level as you, I feel like. But that's not in this type of racing. Oh, nah. Middle of the pack, yeah. High mid. Definitely. But he doesn't do this type of racing. Like, we're gonna go through 3 different, a whole day cycle within the race. I'm on lap 28. And it's gonna take a little bit longer than fucking... It's gonna take a little bit longer than, you know, 2 minutes to get everyone set it up with all their cars, with their team colours, all that shit. But yeah, 45 minutes, which is a day cycle, and I'm only on lap 28, 29. They're 30 lap races, so damn.
Right then, guys, time for me to go.
Alright, peace out, Dino. See you tomorrow. Thanks for coming in and
See you
racing.
tomorrow. Yeah, been educational. See you guys later.
See you, Dino. Roffy1322 doesn't do Rockstar created races. Rockstar created stunt races in races. He does community created stunt races. Yeah, like what I do. All my tracks are the ones Broffy does. Like, you say you're a fan of Broffy, and I don't, what's the word? I'm not criticizing you, but you say you're a fan of him and then you do what he doesn't do. Like, Broffy doesn't cheat on tracks, you cheat on tracks. And that's fine. If you love doing that, that's fine, but don't do it where you know it's not wanted. It's not wanted in my streams, it's not wanted in Kanye's streams, it's not wanted in JK's streams, or Nikki's, or, you know, Miss Cush's, or any of them. I know not Miss Cush's, but anyways. But I know JK is getting a little bit ticked off by you glitching out of maps, as well as Kanye getting a little bit pissed off at you by, you know, glitching out of maps and killing them with explosive snipers and shit. Like, that's uncalled for. Just play the game how it usually is, how it's meant to be played. That's what I do, that's what Kanye does, that's what JK does, that's what Broffy does, that's what Nikki does. And by all means, if you want to... Oh, that's Dino. I couldn't beat mid 1.12, so work to do. Ah, damn, Dino. Unlucky, man. But yeah, we'll be doing more practice on here hopefully before it does. Well, I'll definitely be doing more practice on here. It's my fucking favourite track. But yeah, if you want to do some more practice on here with me, Dino, you, me, and number 1, because whenever I practice, I kind of have to have number 1 with me. I can't say, oh no, go practice by yourself, because we're fucking a team. But if you want to do, you know, practicing with me, it's all good. It's not like it has to be just you and your teammate. It can be with anybody. But if you are practicing, you can't refuse your teammate practice. You have to say, oh yep, you can join as well. But yeah. Like, if Dino doesn't want to practice with me, that's fine. If you don't want to practice, that's fine. Yeah, exactly. And so will Dino. Oh, no way. I'm never doing... I'm not saying that. I enjoy doing 99 lap races. Like, fuck. This is fun. I'm enjoying this shit. Just constantly doing laps. Learning the car, learning the track. I'm gonna do 99 lap races on every track now. I'm hoping Tony decides to join the championship and goes, nah mate, I'm gonna be the best, and just fucking practices every single day. You know, doing a 99 lap race every day, just practicing. and then we get to the championship and he's there rivaling us for first. Because Tony, I agree, you're exceptional at stunt races, by far the best. Okay, like Michigan is very close second, but you're very, very good. But when it comes to these sort of races, I can't say that you're the best. I'm not saying I'm the best, but like, I'm very good, but I'm definitely not the best. Yeah, exactly. It's obviously hyper. That's what number 1 said. Yep, hilarious. What lap are we on? On lap 3. Because speed and consistency. Plus concentration. Which, yeah. Concentration develops consistency. Tony, curb boosting should work on the opposite way, like riding the curb to slow down your car, like in other racing games. Yeah, but oh well. I enjoy curb boosting. It adds a factor to the race. Like if you don't curb boost, you're slow. So it just makes it. It's just like changing gears in a race car. Are you done? Appreciate it. Oh, I thought you were back there. Don't worry. I need to learn to get past people. Wrecking others is cheating too. Yep, it is. That's why in my racing, and you can see in all of my streams, whenever somebody wrecks somebody, even if it's not their fault, they have to wait. And that's in the championship. If you take somebody out, even if it's deliberate, and you do not wait, I think it's a 2-place penalty. And that will be given to the person after the race. Bruffy is the same way. Yep, I got it from Bruffy. Tony, my racing crew is based off Bruffy's, but with less stunt racing type, more circuit street, where he does random walls and all that type of shit. Like when we get multiple people, by all means I'll go and do I'll do shit like that. I'm focused on GEG right now. That's all good. But by all means, if you want to get involved in round 2 or round 3, that's fine. But unfortunately, because you didn't show up to the first round, you will not be put in the championship. You'll just be another competitor. How the fuck has my lights been destroyed? I'm coming into the pits this lap. Just try to make sure that you're going into the pits. And try throwing down. Huh. Oh, what's up, CJ? Yep, got it. What lap you on? 36. Yep, 36 of 99. So you got here about halfway. I've lapped number 1 twice. We had 4 people at the start, which is pretty good. We had me, or myself, we had number 1, we had Dino, and we had Big Boss. Big Boss done a full lap and then quit, like he said. Like he said he was gonna only do 1 lap, and that's fine. Like I said, he can do as many laps as he wants. He wanted to do 1. He completed that lap, and that's awesome. But then Dino was here about until about 45 minutes, 50 minutes around. He left about 7 minutes ago. I don't like losing to new players that started playing the game in 2018, 2017 and 2019. Well, don't worry Dino, when you lose to me, I started playing in 2013, so all good. 36.099, that's crazy. Long, I heard you say earlier, that's fun. Oh fuck yeah, I'm enjoying this. Like, I'm enjoying doing the multiple laps. Not concentrating and I'm crashing. That's not good when you... I think it's starting to rain as well. What about players that started in 2020? Huh. Yeah, like, it's Jason. Technically, he started playing in 2020. But It's Jason is a very good driver. And Tony, that's what you've got to take into account. It's Jason is a talented driver. He hasn't played the game in 2 weeks. He hopped on and started... yes, he is actually. Like, yeah. Yeah, It's Jason is very good. He hadn't been on GTA for 2 weeks. Hopped on first race on my tail. And I was like, fuck. And that was in the earlier stream that I'd done. But yeah, very, very, very good driver. If he done as many laps as I'd done, he would have been on my ass. Passing me, fighting for the win. And that's what I said. He's in the Discord. I said that their teams. Oh no, that was Dino and. Wait, whose team did I say it was? Somebody. I think I said It's Jason joined, and they're definitely a team to look out for or something. But White Kanye and Nikki started playing the game in 2018 or 2019. I can remember. Yeah, but just because they've played it for less amount of time. Sorry. They've no offense, Tony, but they've most probably played it as long as you have within the last couple months. Like you haven't. I agree. You've been on for a while. You've been on constantly, but they've been on it constantly as well. They're streaming. Like Kanye has been on every single day for about 4 to 7 hours. Every day. That's a lot. And he's a competitive driver, so like a competitive racer, so he's going to be very he's going to be doing lots and lots of races. So if you put all his miles together, he'll most probably turn out to be doing as many miles that you're doing within each month. The last 4 months or so every day. Yep. But CJ, he's only been streaming for 4 months. He's never missed a day of streaming since he started his channel. Or sorry, not since he started his channel, but since he started streaming, he hasn't stopped. every day. And I've tried to mimic that. I've tried to do multiple streams per day. Not as long, multiple 2 to 3 hour streams. But, I'm, you know, taking a leaf out of his book and, you know, obviously it's working, so I'm trying to implement that in my channel. He's committed to building his channel. I respect that. Yep, exactly. I respect that too. He put some blood, sweat and tears into it, and it's pretty good. What? You're 16. You're 16. Yeah, good point. Fuck yeah, we're at 32 comments. That's pretty good. We've been going for an hour. No. Wait, no, I think I came in. Did I come in for the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. We're all good, I think. I came in on lap 36. Yep, awesome. CJ, you're the champion, eh? You made me remember that I came into the pits. Because with the championship, CJ, if you don't already know, there are 3, because there's 30 laps, there's 3 mandatory pit stops. One anywhere from lap 4 to 10. That's the first pit stop. The second pit stop is anywhere from lap 11 to 20, and the third is anywhere from 21 to 30. So I've been implementing them 10 lap intervals into this race, and I've been trying to get into the rhythm of coming to the pits every 10 laps. That's all good. But fuck yeah, we're not even at 50 yet. Hell yeah, this is gonna be fun. Barcode is spectating. 10, yep, pretty much. Pretty much, CJ. What do you mean? Oh, you mean $1,000 in the game? Thought you meant real life. I am. Fuck. I'll add you. It's all good. No, it's just I don't want people from... Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna say I'm famous, but I'm well known in the karting community. Yeah. He's GT Sport. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Fuck. Yeah, but he has high carts. That's a shitty part of karting. That's like where anybody can go and race. I watched a couple of his videos, like it's alright. He knows the fundamentals of racing, but nah, that's not what I do. No way. I could beat him in real life, but not in the game. Like, yeah. I can't really remember GT Sport that much, but what was I saying? Technically, I started in 2015 on PS3. Yeah, I started on PS3 as well. Not online, but I started GTA5 on PS3. I'm coming in on the next lap. My GTA days started long ago. Oh fuck, it's a book. I'm reading it bit by bit because I don't want to fuck up. In a galaxy far away. Oh my god! CJ, for God's sake. He goes, my GTA days started long ago in a galaxy far away. Number one just called you a legend, CJ. All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. Only a true GTA legend knows that. Knows where that's from. Ahaha, sorry. Don't crash, man. What's up, number one? All good, CJ. I appreciate you being here, man. If I, crash for a viewer, that's in my books. That's a win. I'd rather have a viewer and crash than not have a viewer and, fastest lap. Like, having the fastest lap's important, but, I can just come back and do it all again tomorrow if I wanted. Exactly. There's always next lap. What do you say? Okay. Oh, I missed I forgot to get the fucking what's it? I'm beating you by 2 minutes. I've got to remember to come in. Why? Did it work? So I guess that means everybody has to have the car. You did fix it? Okay, good. Are you in your car? How'd you get a new car then? Ah. Fuck! No. Races be won or lost in the corners. Tony, I know. That's why I'm good. I'm faster into the corners. I try and tell, that's me, number one. All the drivers that I race with, that's all in the corners. That's why I'm fast, because I can take the corners fast without crashing. Keep momentum. It's all about keeping momentum, getting the apex right, curb boosting. See how I'm curb boosting during the corners. I'm not just going over the ripple strip, see? Oh, it's starting to rain as well, fuck yeah. See? Curb boost, curb boost. Oh, I shouldn't have come over here. Then I curb boost on this one. I should have curb boost on that one. Don't curb boost. Try and get that late apex. And you go over there. You go up here, get a curb boost. Curb boost. That's basically a curb boost. See, you keep on the curb, then you go on the footpath here, and then you go hop in there over through that little gap, so the grass doesn't slow you down. Try and keep off the grass. I say that as I go on the grass. It's all about curb boosting. Then you come over here and you curb boost, and you lift over there, tap on the brake a little bit. See, what I want to do when because when I hopefully when I get bigger on YouTube, I'll be able to afford a PC, and that way I can do racing and have a PC camera. Controller camera. Trust me, mate, I'm drifting. CJ, yeah, I guess that would be a little bit cool, but what I meant by it is if you go on Bruffy's, racing, streams and videos, if you have a look in the top right next to his, face cam, you can see a little picture that looks like a, that tracks his inputs, exactly, thanks number one. That tracks the input given in every button on the controller, like how much steer, when steer, how much brake, when to brake, throttle, throttle, what's it called, throttle control, so you know exactly what he's doing. I didn't mean like literally a camera. It's I think they call it I need to get better in the rain. I learned things by watching you guys, things I'm not doing when I race. The first racing I've played was Mario Karts. First racing I've ever played was a Wii game, and it was a go-kart game, funny enough. Nope, I fell in love with go-karts way before. Atari, oh my god. Gotcha, I know what you mean now. Trust me, mate, it exists. Do you know how I know it exists? Because I'm living in it. I don't know what the fuck that is. I know it's like the region or whatever, but fuck. Oh mate, just hop on a plane. If you don't think that, it exists, just hop on a plane. Do you know how many people, like how many of my mates have made that fucking comment? It's funny. Actually, what do you mean? Yeah, how like black people, I don't want to sound racist, but how black people say, like, what do you call it? Yeah, exactly, how they say the N-word. They just say, oh yeah, my N-word in the fucking hood or whatever. I don't really, yeah, you know, the American type of people, how they say the N-word a lot, well, you know, yeah, yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's not good. What do I say, the C word? Oh, thank God. I try not to say it. Actually, my first game was Midnight Club 3. First racing game. Damn, number one says his was Midnight Club 2. So the sequel to Midnight Club 1, I'm guessing. Wait, that's the threequel. Give you a little tip. Never go back to the old games. I've done it twice now to two. I've gone, like, because I used to play racing games on the original PlayStation, right? Because my dad owned an original PlayStation when he was younger. And basically I used to play this one racing game called Toka Touring Cars. And I thought it was fucking awesome. I went back to it. Absolutely dog shit. Do not go back to the old games. And then, you do. Yep, you do. And then, my nunnal, who is basically a Maltese pop, or a Maltese grandfather, because, you know, he's Maltese. He had the PlayStation 2. I used to play Grand Theft Auto Vice City on that, right, when I was a little kid. I know, fucking Grand Theft Auto, and I was like 6. But, basically, I went back to that the other day. Absolutely dog shit. Never go back to your childhood video games. Just keep them in your memories. Don't say shit about them. Well, don't say shit, but, you know, don't play them at all. Just wreck them. Miss Kush, hang on, give me a second. Miss Kush, Nikki, and the rest of the lower class racers want me to teach how to race in Ultimate Pro Racing League. So what league do you reckon I'm in, Tony? Like, you old, not agree with, but I don't reckon you're in, what is it called, Ultimate Pro Racing League. I reckon you're just in Pro Racing League. But I I'm all good. But cool. Anyways, I agree that number one isn't in Ultimate Pro Racing League. It would be in more pro. No offense, but, you know, look how much I'm beating you by. If you were beating me, you would definitely be in Ultimate Pro. I reckon I'm in the lower class of Ultimate Pro, to be honest. But on my other excuses, who the fuck have I got to race? It's not like I'm racing all Bruffies, guys. Like, I want competition. No offense to anybody else, but, you know, if I was racing Brady and I'm awesome, You know, like all the guys that race with Bruffy and with Gunnet123, also known as Shaggy, and Picano, or them guys. If I was racing with them every single day, I'd be 20 times better than what I am now. But unfortunately, due to location and time difference, I'm unable to do that. Because all of them, they live in Great Britain and shit, and fucking England. Tony, what are you talking about? Are you talking about racing in general? Or stunt races? Because I agree, I'm in normal pro racing league in stunt races, but circuit races, I'm definitely ultimate. I don't like to sound cocky, but you know, it's either me or Michigan that are the ones to beat. Like, I remember when we done that what's it called? North Loop. I was all over your ass, and then you made a mistake and I made a mistake. So on street circuits, street slash circuit races, 5 laps. Nah, we'll do 3 laps. 5 laps is way too long. But I still haven't caught up. I thought I've caught up by now. So you're doing a pretty good job. That's what, JK. So Tony, what type of racing do you mean? Do you mean racing in general, which is the type of racing I do, plus the type of racing you do? Or do you mean just stunt racing? Or just circuit racing, which is this, basically? I reckon you're exclusive. No, exactly. The thing that sucks, Tony, you say, no offense, by all means do not get offended to this, but you say you're the best racer ever, but I never see you racing against me or Michigan in circuit races. Like, you're always racing with, the only time I ever see you race is either by yourself or with Kanye in stunt races. Like, Kanye doesn't do circuit racing. He likes to go fast. I'm about GTA racing in general. Nah, Tony. I would say that in general you're a better racer than me, yes, because you're competitive, very competitive in GTA, in stunt, where I'm not that competitive, but I am. Like, you're a lot more competitive than me in stunt, but I'm just a little bit more competitive than you in circuit, which is this, circuit slash street. Tony, not all my wins came from Rockstar created stunt. Yeah, but Tony, you can't say your wins, because give me as many years as you've played, and I reckon I could get more wins than you by leaving the matches like I know, well, everybody knows you do. You know, you can't say shit about your wins because they're all fake. Like, yes, you did win. You did win all those races, but how many did you lose that you quit? Yep. So Tony, Do you see the common denominator? The common denominator is that the conversation's the same. People are saying the same thing. So it must be true. You can't just go, oh yeah, I've got 3,000, 4,000 wins. Because they're all fake. How many losses have you got? Good thing you're about to do CNC championship. What do you mean, y'all? Tony's not in the championship. Wow, I'm embarrassed. But yeah, we are. Remember what I said? It's an endurance race. Rule number 1, don't give up. It's all about taking the line perfectly. Inside. Fuck, good thing you pulled out when you did. Good job. Good driving. Ha! Number 1 said that's what she said when I said good thing you pulled out in time. Good pass! Fuck yeah, that makes up for all the shit driving I was doing behind you. That was a fucking good pass. About automatics stunt races. About automatic stunt races. What? I'm trying to read. Did I fix you up? Yeah, kind of. Number 1, I think. I was thinking the same thing, that's what she said. You two are funny. Yeah, CJ said that. Are you gonna... Yeah, you're dropping out? Alright. How many laps have you done? Where you don't need on half to the race. You don't use your... Oops, sorry. What, you don't need to use your controller on half of the race. That's an automatic stunt race. What are you going on? What are you talking about the automatic stunt races for? Is that what you're good at? But Tony, just remember there's more to racing than just stunt races. Like, by all means, by all means come and do what I'm doing, what number 1's doing. Like, right now, number 1 is technically doing better than you in this race. Because you know, you're not even here. If you want to become the best racer, like ever, in racing, you have to win everything. Like, you can't just say, I'm not going to say you have to win everything, because you've proven yourself to be the best in stunt races. You don't need to win anymore, and you still are the best. Like, no one's taken that crown away from you, but you haven't proven that in circuit. I reckon that's what you need to do. Whoa. Appreciate it, man. Keep going. Yes, and that's why Kanye hates them, because he can't do them. No, he doesn't hate it because he can't do it. What do you mean? What the, Are you talking about the circuit or the automatic races? Automatic stunt races. Sprint. They called sprint races and shit. But for the people that aren't going to compete in the endurance championship because the laps are very long, I'll be doing what I reckon I'm going to do after this is a sprint championship with where you're able to choose any car that you like on a range of 7 different tracks. I was thinking 7 different tracks, and that way it's easier. It was split up in between stunt, muscle, and sport, like this race was. But there'll be 10 lap races at max. Oh, good. Nah, it wasn't even that loud. I'm pretty sure with the mics, with certain mics, there's a muffler type thing when a loud noise happens, so it kind of deafens it. But yeah, when I'm a phenomenal racer, I'm not just referring to GTA. What do you mean? What do you mean you're... Oh, when you say you're a phenomenal racer, like, what do you mean outside GTA? Like, other games or in real life? What lap are we on? I don't think I came in between. Or did I? Fuck! Nah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. We're good. What lap are we on now? Yeah. I'm pretty sure we did. I'm talking about other racing games. Yeah, but 65 laps. Thanks, CJ. So I'm coming in this lap. Yep, got my Molotovs equipped. But if more and more people join the community and join the crew and all that, that means we can do annual O-MEC championships. I was top of the order in FM4 when I used to play. What's FM4? Forza Motorsport 4 when I used to play Xbox 360. That's pretty good. World ranked, is that what you said? That's pretty good. Yeah, it's a simulation. Oh yeah, 100%. This is more not arcade, but it's kind of simulation, kind of arcade. I prefer this racing than any other racing game, to be honest. Like, if I preferred F1 2019, NASCAR Heat 4, whatever, I would be playing those games, you know. GT Sport, if I preferred those games, I would be playing those games. But I don't, I prefer this type of racing. The tracks on here are bloody sick. The whole, you know, involve the what's the word? involve the streets in the tracks, and I just reckon it's awesome. Plus all the different cars that you can choose, sport, muscle, you can't really choose those in any other game. And you can control how the car reacts. Come on, I'm not concentrating. I'm getting tired. I've already done 2 of the races, like 2 endurance championships theoretically. Please start raining. But yeah, number 1 has given up. Have you? Yeah, I think he has. He's I'm not gonna say given up, but he's, you know, hopped out of this race. He's done over 60 laps, and that's pretty impressive. Yeah, I'm just making sure everyone else knows. Yeah, you went 61 times longer than Big Boss. No idea. Is Kanye in JK's stream? And they're on Xbox. What'd you call it? Oh my god. Yeah, sorry, he took a break. He did not give up. Because our team does not give up. Our team takes freakishly long breaks. That's not the only freakishly long thing in our team. I'm crashing out. Good racing tonight. We'll see you number 1. Peace out, Tony. Take care. Alright, peace out, CJ. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you, hopping, coming into the stream and being part of it. Number 1 said goodbye. Fucked up. Anytime I need to come by more often. What? Anytime I need to come by more often. Yeah, it's pretty good having you in the stream, CJ. If you want, you can come and race with us. That's if you want. You don't have to, but, we're not just all about the best driving. We're here to have fun and race clean. So if you do enjoy racing and you would like to race with clean drivers, by all means come along and race with us. Like we've got a bunch of drivers that aren't the best, but they're still willing to try in the championship, like Hyper, Dangerous, Kyle, also Trevor Kyle, Dangerous, Yeah, you know, they're still coming by and they're getting involved in the racing that we're doing, and that's pretty good. Even though they know they're not the best, they're still willing to try and you know, race with, you know, the best people in our community. But Tony, if you're still there, no, not you, the other one. Oh, okay. Tony, if you're still there, when do you finish your GED? Because I'd like to know when when you're able to get involved in the championship. I reckon you'd be fun to have around. As long as you abide by the rules, that is. Yeah, if you leave your... No, if you leave, it kind of depends when you leave. Because there's two, what should I say? 5... What's a good amount of points? I don't know when. Okay, all good, Tony. How many points do you reckon is good for a fastest lap? 5 points? 3 points? Okay, yeah, I reckon 3 points. 5 points sounds a little bit too much. Yeah, well, I guess 1 point is given to the person last. And if you have a look, say Tony lags out or quits. If he quits, he'll be automatically awarded last, and that's 1 point. But if he misses the first round, he will not be within the championship. Second last will be awarded 2 points, okay? And then from then on it goes. So say there's 14 people, first place we get 14 points. Say there's 8 people, first place we get 8 points. Second we get 7, third we get 6. Yeah, I will be. Yeah, fuck you. You can hear him? I'm coming in on this lap. But what's good about this race is that there's basically 3 different oh no, it's all good. Again with the muffler. Yeah. I heard your cat in the background. Fuck. But that's the thing. You can come in multiple times. There's just 3 mandatory pit stops within that time frame. You can do 20 pit stops if you please. If you crash and you feel like your car is destroyed. If you come into, say you crash, roll over, and you damage your left-hand wheel a lot, and say it's pulling to the left, and you're losing time because it's pulling to the left, then you can come into the pits, and it's either gonna be your mandatory pit stop or an additive pit stop. An additional pit stop. No, additional pit stops there's no penalty, but for having lesser pit stops than 3 mandatory pit stops within those 3 specific times, that's, yeah, selected time periods, there's a penalty for that, and I'm pretty sure it's disqualification. There's 5, I think there's 6, yeah, exactly. But there'll be 6 different penalties given out. There will be disqualification from the race or round, or, you know, same thing, but, you know, disqualification for the round, disqualification from the whole entire event. Then there's 2-place penalty, 5-place penalty, 5-second penalty, and 10-second penalty. They're the 6 different types of penalties that will be given out within the championship. But hopefully I don't have to give out any. Yeah. Fuck. Basically. Like a drive-through penalty. Nah, but that's the thing. You can't. It won't be a. You can't really give a penalty during the race. You'd have to give it after. So what I was thinking is I'm going to get one person in to talk, like to like talk to everybody. So everybody, yeah, I don't mind who it is as long as it's like someone that can talk a lot, like Kanye, but also knows to shut up sometimes, because you know how Kanye can. Exactly. Told you I could hear it. But anyways, I'm thinking about having some person, maybe even Kanye. Oh my god, you stopped. Maybe even Kanye, if he doesn't want to get involved in the race but still wants to talk. But I was thinking we start the race, we do 31 laps, because remember in the rule book there is a formation lap for everybody to get, you know, ready. Then there is, it's randomized grids, which I'll be sharing out on the day, like who's in what position, and to all the people that in the Discord will be able to see who's starting first. So we start and we do. So we all start and we don't move. We all swap cars, get in our teammates' cars, all that, and we basically invite the person that will be speaking joins the thing. I'm thinking it could be Kanye if he doesn't want to do the whole 30 laps of racing, right? So he can spectate and watch everybody, because he's spectating, so he can just flicker to everybody's cards, see who's in first, second. Oh, there's a battle going on for 5th. Let's go there. Oh, it's Michigan and Tony or whatever, right? So then he's spectating and he's watching and he's commentating on the racing. And then there's me also in the chat, because everybody's going to be in the chat, but just when the racing starts, everybody is going to what's the word? Thank you, number one. Yeah, exactly. Everybody is going to mute everyone except their teammate and Kanye, or whoever I choose to be the commentator, I'll call him. Right? And so yeah. Basically, so yeah. So say me and number one will have everyone mute except Kanye, so we can talk to Kanye. Kanye can hear us. Kanye can hear everybody else, but just we can't, so it's more concentrate, so we can concentrate harder. Because when you've got, you know, 7 different people blaring through the mics, it's very hard to concentrate, especially when you're talking. So that's why I'll get Kanye to commentate constantly. Well, hopefully, depends on if he wants to. I'll get the commentator to, you know, continuously talk about the race and what's going on, and you know, like a real commentator. Then we're going to, so that way, if say Baseline or whoever wants to say, oh yeah, Will Seal took me out, then Kanye goes, oh, Will Seal, Baseline said you took him out. So then I go, oh, okay, I didn't know, it didn't happen on my screen. So then I pull over and I wait for him. That's how it goes. But it's all in the rule books. Not so much the commentator, but you know. Nah, I feel like, I guess I will put it in just so everybody knows. But I'm trying to make it just as professional as possible for everybody, so. Oh yeah, good point. I was like, fuck, that's pretty big. What lap you on? $73. Fuck. 181. Oh, you're just there. I want to try and lap you before the end of the race. That'll be my goal. Nah, 4th maybe. 4th time lapping number 1. But number 1, you will have to, no offense, but you will have to share your voice when we do the championship, just so everybody can hear you. Because, you know, there's nothing wrong with you talking, like, it's not like you're annoying or you're, what's the word? Can you hear that? Okay. No, it's just my sister fucking screaming about something. Fuck! Hell yeah, 2 people watching. Welcome everybody to the stream. Let me just sneeze for a second. Of course, I can't sneeze, whatever. No, I can't. Number 1 was saying bless you in advance. Fuck. But one thing that I'd also think about doing in the future is a force camera view inside the cockpit of the car. Yep. So yeah, like first person view. Yeah, like this. Imagine doing this for the whole race. Like, Oh, nah, no way. It would be a sprint series. But there would be no, I know when you can hold circle. There'd be none of that. Like, I believe I can trust everybody with this if I do a first person series, where if yeah, like I said, I believe that I can trust everybody. If you go first person and hold circle, it goes third person. Fuck me dead, I'm tired. I still enjoyed this race though. Making mistakes. Wait, what lap we on? No. Yeah, all good. See, like that. Oh, you crash. Anyways, but see how I came out of the pits? Like, that's what racing's about. I'm coming out of the pits when you're going past me. That's if Tony, even though you don't race with us, you can still join the Discord. By all means, like, that's fine. But yeah, there's a thing there where I post, I call it Bruffy info. It's where I post basically just stuff with Bruffy in it, like his racing and say someone wants to go, oh yeah, say the F1 car's come out and that's me, goes, oh my god, look at this, and then posts Bruffy's car test of the F1 cars. Like, that's where you'd post it. I try to keep my Discord very organised, and there's a thing to do everything there. What's going on, big boss? We're on lap 85 out of 99. So you were here 84 laps ago. I've been driving for 2 hours straight. Oh no, yeah, about an hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, an hour and 50 minutes almost exactly. No. No. I'm trying to go fast laps, but just can't concentrate because I'm so tired. Are you giving up? Good job, good man. I just need to do one more pit stop. No. Down here. What turn? Yeah, I agree. It's a very technical part. I reckon that's the most technical part of the track, yes. Because your car comes off the ground. No! I was going for times as well on that lap, motherfucker. I'm going for fastest laps. Yep, exactly. Those extra 10 laps that you do will help you in the long run. Just imagine you, where I give up, fuck me dead. Those 10 extra laps, exactly. Those 10 extra laps that you do is going to help you in the long run. Because imagine you getting first at this round. Say I crash, because just remember, just because I'm done 1,000,000 miles around this track and I'm fast, doesn't mean I'm gonna win. I could blow this car up and be out of the race on lap 1. That's the thing that no one is taking into consideration. Me, Michigan, Dino, Jason, and number 1 could all be out on lap 1. Yeah, but there are people that aren't front runners that are still in it that make up the crew. By all means, if you're shit at racing, get involved, because you're not gonna learn to be good. Exactly, you can learn a thing or two. Thanks, number 1. You can, you're not gonna learn to be a good driver by just watching. Yes, it will help you out, but you're not gonna become a good driver. You're going to become a good driver by being on the track racing with us, and therefore that's the reason why you need to get involved. If you're a good racer, then by all means join, come and prove your talent on the track versus other brilliant racers. Like Tony, I can't wait till you go, okay, I'm going to race with them, because this is real racing. Stunt races, yeah, I get it. It is technically racing, but it's not real racing. It's, you know, in the sky doing loop-de-loops and fucking tunnel shit. That's not real. This is real. Well, the closest thing to it. I wonder what I would have to do in order to get 10 Bogdans per day. Sorry, I sneezed. Finally, thank you. Not my first character, but second. I don't know, Tony, maybe pay the person, but that's what I say to people, people that buy shark cards. Might as well give the money to, like what Kanye says. Might as well give the money to someone that needs it. Like, you know, donate to White Kanye TV on YouTube, or donate to, I don't know, PayPal, but anyways. But yeah, when I get monetized, donate to me, and I'll, like, half price, and I'll give you fucking Bogdans. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna spend money, might as well give to someone that, you know, and help it make a difference. Sorry, I've got a cold. But, yeah. Are you dying? Number 1 says he's barely gonna make it. Like, fuck, that was close to the ripple strip, eh? To that hay bale. Yeah, I have to pit. Well, no, you don't have to pit this lap. You can pit any lap within the yeah, from now till the next, from now till the finish, basically. But yeah, Oh yeah. Yeah. What lap are you on? Okay, so yeah, you'd have to pit if you haven't pitted already in this decade of laps. I'm just gonna call it a decade, okay? Because it's 10. Fuck. But if you haven't pitted in this decade, you're gonna have to. Yeah, you've already pitted. Oh, good. Did you get the wrench? Nah, trust me, it works. It might not be visual, but it does work. Did you hear it go, like, make the noise? Yeah, I done the same thing when I came in. I just need to do one more pit stop. Good pass, good pass. Good clean racing. From team or LTD. Vigilant, that's what you were. You're vigilant of where I was. And that's what a racer's got to be. He's got to know where each driver is. Keep going, keep going. You hopping off? Oh yes, I didn't even have to do it. No caffeine in hot chocolate. Is it? Wait, wait, what did you say? No, I don't reckon. What the fuck happened? Oh, I thought you like... Ah, saw that wall coming and everything, and I was like, don't hit it, bang. Exactly, who the fuck put that wall there? Sorry, number one, I just gotta repeat what you say so the stream can hear. No. Wait, is that when I... Yes, I believe I've already done the pit stop. Now I can just, you know, race as fast as I can. No. I might almost JK look like. No. Why? No, but what did you lie to him about? Mm-hmm. What? That's not good. You could what, sorry? What does that mean? Oh, like get out of high school. I can. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yes, yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. No! Motherfucker! No, it's not you. Not you. No, I'm angry. I'm not gonna say mother flipper when I'm angry. Now you take that anger and you put it onto the track. Put it into your driving. And just... That's why I like when Tony races with me on circuit tracks. Because it makes me angry that he's faster. So then I just go, you're not beating me. And I just go that much faster to keep up with him. Like, since we're talking about what you're good at, I used to be in a team with a team boss, like a major one, the biggest karting team in Australia. Okay, I'm not going to say what name it was, but they're yeah, fuck it, why not? And basically, how should I say this? In karting, it's a very expensive sport. Like, the person with the most money makes it. That's all it is. One of my friends, Mick Doohan's kid, the famous motorbike rider, he's right now in the Formula 2 Asian Championship. Right now. Right? And they're absolutely loaded. He's going to make it to F1 in the future. That's a guarantee. But he's a very nice kid, and I've got a lot of respect for him. Even though he's got money, he's not cocky. He doesn't, think he's better than everyone else. He even came up to me and said, if you had the amount of money that I had, you'd be in my spot instead of me being here. That's what he came up and well, he said it to my sister, right? Because my sister's really good friends with him. And so yeah, it's all about money, okay? And my family doesn't have that much money. So when other kids are at the track every weekend, I can't get to the track every weekend, and the more miles you do, the better you are. And this is the finish line. The more miles you do, the better you are, and that's just it. The more testing you do, the better you get. Some kids have talent, some don't. Some kids have no talent and got heaps of money. That's why they're good. Some kids have no money, heaps of talent. That's me. And basically, I was in this team, and I was the better driver. Okay, but this other kid had more dough, more money, and he paid double to get priority over me. And I got second in the Australian in the national titles, and I got a ticket over to race in the world titles. Okay, and basically we went over there, and I qualified second. First time ever racing outside of Australia, and I qualified second in the world for, you know, for my class, which is pretty impressive considering that this guy, the kid that I raced, is older than me and has way more money and way more experience. He's not better than me, but he's got more money and he can afford to do more miles on the track. And my team boss, who I'm not with anymore, within the Australian Championship, manipulated the system and gave me an even worse setup on my kart, so I got second. I wasn't allowed to win the championship. I had to get second because the other kid was paying more. And anyways, so I went over to Worlds and I qualified second. I would have qualified first, but my teammate, who was the kid that's also went over for Australia, he stuffed me up on the last lap and cost me 0.2 of a second, which would have put me first. So that kid got, my teammate was first, I was second, which my first time out of Australia, over in Brazil this was. So, you know, very, very hot country, first time racing in a different country, not in my area at all, 46 hours away from door to door. I'll take second any day. For me, that's a win. But basically, I went over there and the team boss came up to me and he's like, "You are the best follower in the world." Do you know what he meant by that? He meant when I am behind someone, I can chase them down. Like, you put me behind somebody and I'll catch them within 2 laps. Doesn't matter how good they are. And that's what everybody knows. So now in Australia, in qualifying, you're trying to get a toe behind someone to get a slipstream down the straight to get a fast lap time. No one gives me a slipstream down the straight. Everybody, like, whenever within racing there's mind games. So whenever somebody is in front, they'll pull over to the side and let you by so they can get your slipstream. And I'm basically never able to get a slipstream off anybody, so I'm always pushing my own air. And I'm known for helping people to qualify on the front row in the Australian titles, because in the nationals, I should say, because it's not classified as the Australian titles. That's a different series that I do, and the same shit happens there. But anyways, what was I saying? Yes, I toe off people. Well, sorry, people toe off me and qualify first and second. I'm pushing my own air, and I qualify 7th. So in comparison, that's pretty good. That's a lot better than what they would get if they were pushing their own air. Just remember, slipstream's a big thing in motorsport. It's just like GTA. The wind, instead of pushing against the car, it's going over their car in front and going over you. So it's slowing them down, and the wind resistance is slowing them down, but it's going over you, so you're good. So you're not having any wind resistance. So that's basically what happens in my championship, in the Australian Championship. But basically what I'm trying to say is I'm unable to, how do I say it? I'm very good when I'm behind somebody, as so is everybody else. When you've got someone in front of you, you're the best you can be, because you can go off where they go and how they, you can see how they take corners, and you know, adjust to where they're going so you're faster by braking a little bit later than them, going a little bit harder through the corners, carrying a little bit more speed, going faster. And I'm unable to do that when I'm in first. So that's why I prefer to be behind people in racing. Like, the reason why I get the fastest laps in most of my races is because I'm behind them, hunting them down. And that's the same thing in real life. When I'm behind them, I hunt them down, and you know, I win. Basically, I'm either first, second, or third. In the there's two championships that I race in: the Australian Rotax Pro Tour, which is like kind of a side championship, but it's still classified as the nationals, and then the AKC, Australian Karting Championship. Due to, you know, me not being absolutely loaded with money, I wasn't planning on doing the AKC. I was planning on just doing the Pro Tour Championship. But a team, a kart provider approached me at the start of Pro Tour. So, and they said, oh, would you like a go-kart to test, blah blah blah, because there's all different types of go-karts, all different brands created by all different people in all different countries. And anyways, they approached me and they're like, oh, would you like to test our go-kart? And no one ever raced in this go-kart. It's a very uncommon go-kart for people to race in. I didn't even know it existed before they approached me. I didn't know who they were, and they're like, do you wanna race in that kart? I was like, fine, I'll race in your kart as long as you pay for the go-kart and tyres, I think it was. So they would pay for tyres, we would pay for any damage, and we would pay for entry. So, because tyres are expensive, like $300-400 each. Like, not each, but a set, sorry. But, they approached me, and we were 1 day late for entering the AKC Championship. And that's, like, for round 1. Because basically, if you're not in all the rounds, you're not going to win. And that's the only reason why I didn't win the championship. I would have won both the championships, because I won the Australian Rotax Pro Tour Championship this year, but because of an age rule that they changed just for this year with regulations, I wasn't allowed to go over to Worlds and represent Australia for the second time in a row. But basically I missed the the registration date for the for round 1 of the AKC by 1 day. So I wasn't allowed to do that championship, and I was like, oh well, looks like we're just going to be in it for the fun. We're not going to try and win. I ended up getting third in the championship by 1 point. I got third. Fourth and fifth were tied on 40. I think it was 249, and I was on 250. It was that close, and I was the only person to get on the podium, or I was the only person in the whole championship, like all classes, all ages, everything, to get top 3 and miss a round. The next best was a friend of mine that got 7th in the championship. So, you know, Tony's there going. Tony's left now, I think, but he's there going, oh yeah, he's the best racer ever. Where, what's he talking about? Is he talking about circuit? Is he talking about stunts? Is he talking about in life? Is he talking about, you know, GTA in general? Because, you know, this isn't a I'm not trying to start anything. I'm trying to get him involved in circuit racing, but come and race me, number 1, Michigan Wolf, Dino, it's Jason on circuit races. That's our type of racing. If you want to be the best racer and prove that you're the best racer, you're gonna have to win on all different types of racing. Like, you've proved it on stunt, that's awesome. You've proved it on bikes, that's awesome. You haven't proved it on circuit yet. And I'm challenging Tony that as soon as he is done with his GED to get involved in the CNCR O-MEC Championship and verse me and all the other front runners within the championship. How long does a GED, go for? Wait, so what's a GED? What does... I don't know what that means. I'm a dumb person. Like basic math and basic English and shit. Buddy, come on. Is that what you mean? Fuck, we've been going for 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. Oh, so okay, that's fine. So it's just like, hey, what's it called? What's that final exam thing that all the year 12s have to do? No, okay. But anyways, so I reckon that's what's gonna do it for this live stream. I'm fucking knackered. What's the time? It's 9:36. It's 9:30. But yeah, if anybody does want to get involved, I don't think anybody is still watching. But yeah, anybody watching in the future, if they still want to get involved, all the information is down in the description, including links to the crew, links to the Discord, links to the information to do with the championship, step-by-step guide on how to join the championship, how to get involved in more racing. And just more stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed the live stream. If you have, like the live stream. If you, for fuck's sake, I hope you've all enjoyed the live stream. If you have liked it, then obviously leave a like. It's greatly appreciated and it helps out the channel. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Shout out to all the people that have gotten involved with this stream and chat, and shout out to all of those that have gotten involved with the racing. And if you would like to race with me and my crew, what'd you say, number one? Oh yeah, and shout out to number one for, staying the whole time. What a champion. Did you do 90 laps? That's pretty good. He done over 90 laps. That's pretty impressive. Like this man's in it for the long run. I appreciate that a lot, number one. If you do want to join the crew and get involved in racing like this, there's a link to that. CNCR, clean and competitive racing. We do daily lobbies almost every single day. If you want to play any other games on PlayStation, my PSN's in the description. Sodiseal95. If you want to go follow me on Instagram, Sodiseal, down in the description below. Go check out White Kanye streams at White Kanye TV, as well as if you go on my channel, you can see all of the main people on the side of my YouTube channel. Is that what it is? Yeah, on my YouTube channel page, all the main people: Kanye, Default, Bruffy, all those guys that I not look up to, but you know, appreciate. If you're going to join the crew, might as well join the Discord. That's also in the description. But yeah, we're looking for more people to get involved. Doesn't matter if you're a good racer or a bad racer. We're here to help out the people that want to get better at racing. And if you do want to get better, then the best way to do it is, you know, racing with the best. Hopefully we can get Tony into the racing community and start racing more with us, but I can't make him do anything he doesn't want to do. But yeah, peace out everybody, have a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.